Thanks for watching Dunsmore Moving Dirt. I'm not going to tell you where we are. I'm just going to do a 360-degree view. I'm standing in the middle of a pond right now. I'm going to give you the skyline. And I bet you can figure it out if you've been watching very many videos where I'm at. I'm about 70 miles west of where our home is. So anyway, we're digging a new pond. I'm standing in the middle of it here at this flag. It's going to be 150-foot diameter. Got moved in on it yesterday and started. I put that little block there because that water comes off the road, and if it was to come a big rain, it might try to come down here, but in this way it'll hit that block and go around and go by my pickup and go behind the dam. Got all my topsoil peeled off and put in the back, so we're just now getting started. We got chances of rain off and on, but everything seems to be starting here and going east. So so far, I mean, it was pouring down rain yesterday all the way from the house up here. When we get up here, it hadn't rained a drop. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be digging this hole out, and we'll set up and let you see some of that. Where the Dozer is over there, there's another berm of dirt. If I'll get up on top of the hill where you can see it. Over there, that's the dam of another pond, but that thing's probably dug it 25 years ago, and it's just about to reach its purpose. It's probably getting silted in. And it was a bigger pond than the one we're on. It was a 5,000-yard pond. This one will be a 4,000, what we're digging now. This is just a trap where the landowner puts heifers, and he just needs some water. This water, when this tank is full, this water will go down to this one. Plus it catches water from way up there toward that brush and comes down to it. So it has been dry because it's getting shallow and it's silted in. Like I say, it's just about reached its life expectancy of 25 years. If it's on grass and no silt coming down to it, they'll last that a little bit longer. But if you've got much silt coming to it, they're eventually going to silt in. I mean, that's just the way it is. And then you've got to decide what to do with them from there, whether to clean them out or just, if you got room to get in behind them and dig another one, let that one keep silting in, filtering out the water. The one you dig behind it will last just that much longer because all the water is being filtered out in the one at the top. So, and they're so hard to clean out because it's just a cone. The deepest part of the mud is in the center of the tank, which is 80 foot from the edge. And it'll be in a 40-foot flat bottom. That's the deepest part of your mud, and it's just everything's in a curve and it slopes, and you just can't get on no flat ground and start digging without moving a lot of dry dirt. So you kind of got to weigh your options and figure out if you want to just build another one or try to clean that one out. Then you got to deal with all the mud and the stuff getting out of it. Sometimes it's a whole lot cheaper just to build a new one, let that alone, let it keep filtering out the water. So anyway, thanks for watching this channel again, and we'll let you see some of this thing as we start digging. left yesterday is about 4:30 and the cloud was coming. It did come a little rain last night. It must have rained hard because it just kind of hit the ground and run a little bit of water. But here's the reason that I like to build dikes, especially if there's a chance for rain and you're on a place where there's a lot of watershed or off of a highway. I drove across this out here a while ago, and that out there's probably got 4 inches of water on it for 100 foot or so out there, maybe a little bit more. I drove across right there, but there's water standing all against this dike here. And if I hadn't have built that dike, all of that would be in the tank. Then I'd have to deal with it out here. But the way it is, it can just stay out there. When I finish with the tank, I'll knock a hole in this, let it drain out, and this will be all topsoil. I'll put it on the end of the dam, but I mean, it took a little bit to put it up there, but that sure saves the fighting a bunch of mud in the bottom of your tank. So that little bit right there is not going to amount to nothing, but there would be no telling how much more water in here if I hadn't have built that little dike around there. So it's really worth building them dikes if it's just chance of rain or something. I mean, it just saves a lot of headache trying to get it cleaned up and back down to dry dirt. So we'll set up a little bit on time lapse and let you see how that goes this morning. I'm going to have to first get the slopes dry. That's what you do first. You don't back down here and try to carry mud up a wet slope. So I'll just make some short passes and go around and just cut it down to dry ground. Then you back up here and get this little bit of slick stuff off, so it goes a whole lot quicker. from Dunsmore Moving Dirt. This is the tank that we've been working on in the videos, and as you can see, I'm putting the topsoil on it. This morning I started yesterday afternoon, got the depth and everything, and that's sure going to make it look nice when we get all that topsoil on there. I've kind of got some flags set around the top where the water line is, so I'll know how far to go down with it. But it's going to change colors here pretty soon from red to brown, and that brown grows grass because it's got grass in it and it's all topsoil. So about where I drove around the edge with the dozer yesterday, that's about the water line when the tank's full. So I've got to get up, bring it down that far, then everything will be covered, but cleaned up good. It's not quite as deep as I wanted to go, but that stuff it's got like concrete. The rippers wouldn't go in the ground about 2 inches, so no use sitting there digging dirt like that when that little bit of extra depth's not going to matter. There's still a lot of volume there. Like I say, this is just a trap anyway, so but that's what it looks like this morning before we start. So we're fixing to start pushing the rest of the topsoil up the back. We'll let you see it when we get finished up. Bye. topsoil kind of walked in, so I guess that was ready for a rain. Turned out pretty good. So anyway, we're fixing to go load up, go across the road, and do a little about 30-minute job. Then we're going to be going north about 15-20 miles. Get over there, I'll show y'all what we're going to do over there. We got a dry tank. We're going to try to dig it out a little bit before it rains this weekend. So anyway, thanks for watching this channel. If you hadn't subscribed, we should do that. Hit the like button, share it with all your friends. Enjoy your feedback, your comments on these things. Thanks for watching again, and we'll catch you next round.